Ladies and grasshoppers, it is time for another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. It's directed by Cinderama, and it's produced by The Camera Lady, and association by The Cameraman, with performances by the Color Beatty Crew and Evo Amber, with partners by Tom Allen, Edward Scott, and Rebel Wilson, with his co-host, Elia Muller. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
Hi! What's coming up next? It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, and the morning show, that's my favorite, starting Rebel Wilson at extremely early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come on Nick at Night. Enjoy!
From the gorgeous YouTube dojo, and yes, we do have flowers for everyone out there. Please don't freak out. It's Weeknight and Ellie Muller. And now, a man wants to talk to everybody about flowers. Wait a minute. Are we really doing a show about flowers? This is going to be a long show. Mr. Ellie Muller! Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller with our results. Yeah! Now, my sister Elia is not feeling well tonight. Apparently, he had a really bad tuna fish sandwich or whatever, before the show, and she started throwing up. You're not going to physically see her on the show tonight. However, I do have her pre-recorded segment intros, and you'll hear those throughout the program tonight. Now, the theme song was composed by Dominic Mathis Piano, the Color Beatty Crew, the Camera Lady, the Cameraman, Evo, the Dragon Ball Level 2004 are responsible for most of the things that you'll see here on this program tonight, and they are somewhat Shoutout Spotlight Warner fans. Along with Alex K's Toon Zone, Animation, Rob Corley, Visionet Media, Laura Maria, Bright Chris, Talk to It, We Do Not Terminate, Talk to It, Be Upset, Small to It, Be Safe, Julian Villarreal, and the Met Guy. Please check all of those people out. And now, what time is it? Whoop! It's time for the challenge update. Yes, it is. Here's the challenge update. As you know, I have watched all the episodes, from Color Beatty Crew's channel, so now I'm focusing on all the movies. And today I watched 4 more movies. That's great. The number of movies that I've watched since the beginning of last month has gone up to 118. However, I have a long way to go before the Camera Lady can even think about forgiving me. Like I said several times before, it is going to be a long, long, long year. What do you think we should do now? Whoop! I think that we should find out what's up. That's a good idea. Yeah!
What is up? 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 Bum 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 bum.
What's up with flowers? They make spring smell good. Hey, spring fever equals very weird jokes. Get a clue. Now, these flowers and be grown in clay pots. Daylilies and the black-eyed Susan. Well, I am surprised. Are you surprised? Good. Now, let's talk about the flowers that are blooming right now. The crocus, the daffodil, tulips, and the pansy. Wow. Soon the roses will bloom. Nice. Those jokes were very, very weird. And speaking of weird things, here's another top 8 list. That's right, we recorded earlier. MP, Pink Cat, let's go.
Does everybody know what time it is? Is it time for something that involves a weeknight update? That's correct. It's time for our top 8. Yeah, top 8 to know what the top 8 things are. Yeah, it's going to be great. Oh, I'm so excited. I wonder what the top 8 is going to be this time. Well, we're going to have to figure it out. Well, Ellie's going to figure it out. Yeah, Tom, it's absolutely so. Well then, what are we waiting for? Take it away, Ellie! Yeehaw!
You got all science category top 8 things that don't work with flowers. Number 8, yeast. Number 7, butter. Number 6, eggs. Number 5, fish. Number 4, milk. Number 3, urine. Number 2, poop. And number 1, a skunk. Well, that top 8 list was something else. Yeah, it truly was. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. You know the drill. Hashtag Weeknight Update. Hashtag Real Late Night. Hashtag Real for Adults Room. Hashtag Spread Love Around. Hashtag Autism Rules. Get those hashtags across social media, please. Drive by, like this thing, subscribing, bell, share, we can check the comment section down below. When we come back, special delivery, the multiverse is with the choir, a moment for everyone, talking time, random advice, and this week's Count of the Week question. Woo! It is going to be a roller coaster ride tonight. Actually, it's just a show called Weeknight, but stay right there, because this is the aforementioned Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your Bob Tonight.
Stewie, say mama.
Nah,
Yeah, there you go.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Swamis go for meditation.
Vampires need to bite.
But if you're hooked on classic TV,
You need Nick at night.
At Empire, you give the orders.
James, tell Empire we want samples tomorrow.
We want samples tomorrow.
And we must have installation on Friday.
We must have installation on Friday.
And tell them I have no intention of making a payment until next year.
We don't intend to make a payment until next year. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, James, you're so forceful.
588-2300 Empire. Empire today, carpet tomorrow. Or any day you say. You give the orders.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. Woo! This is going to be exciting. Do I know why it's going to be exciting? Well, you are about to find out. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! It's special delivery time! Yeah!
The hunter audition, Poe.
So, where is this hunter, you little crap? Hey! No name calling during the truce, remember? Maybe the hunter is hunting the Lion King. Or maybe we're wasting our time. What if this hunter knows nothing, who doesn't even exist? My little hunting skills knows that you are trying to seek the sneaky hermit. Curse that name! Shush it! If you are really quiet, I'll help you. Curse that name. Nice one. Now follow me. Hermit crabs carry a lot on their backs, so they're always in danger of tipping over. I see. If I wore my glasses, which I've lost again. But, oh, quit standing on my foot, Villainrosity. Oh, for crap's sake, I'm not even standing on your foot, you crap dang crap. The hermit loves bigger things. I think there's a really big building in the hermit's sights. The hermit wears tights? The permit test bites? Old hermit was right. The jelly pudding was likely toasted in pajamas. I think the hermit loves ice cream. What the? That's not helpful. Well, it could be. Yes, you'll never know. Helpful is important, Chalkwort. Oh, pardon me. Well, I do have air, you know. Oh, I cannot believe this. I'll track the hermit myself if you promise to leave me be. Oh, well, that's decentable. You could come with us in our invisible mobile. Away.
That was fantastic! Boop! And now, the multiverse disability choir. Yes!
Did we hear you say that you got a confusion? Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Come to our lab where we can do an experiment. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. We can do anything for our friends. And they chose a gem and very happy with our adventures. Since Scratch murdered Charles the Gemmer. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Now we must protect Fiona since she has PTSD. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Now that mind is have we fighting for good. And now Fiona has PTSD no more, yeah. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Do you complete the clocking? How shall Sprocket sprung its roots? Do you wish to keep it popping? Where we found adventures, we sorted out for you. We knew what to do. We are such clever chaps, no one's alone now. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. We're geniuses, quick fine. And Eugene's top coach now. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Adventures, yeah!
That was pure perfection. That was the pure definition of the word perfection. Boop. And now, let's have a moment for everyone. That's a good idea.
Hey, Rebel, do you know what time it is? No, the camera lady, what time is it? Well, Rebel, it's time for a moment for everyone. I wonder what Ellie is going to say this time. Well, we're about to find out right now. Yeah, so take it away, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. Love you, my smoochie poo.
Folks, let me tell you something. When I was in high school, the teachers would tell me that I would have a long-term relationship when I'm a lot older. Well, those teachers had no idea what they're saying. Well, in some ways, they do because, you know, what the older you get, you know, the wiser you are and things like that. But let's be honest. The older you get, the harder it is to find true love. And because I have never been lucky in love to begin with, my chances of ever being in a long-term relationship are pretty much non-existent at this point. Now, yes, they told me that when I was a lot younger, and yes, many years later, I did manage to get a girlfriend. But my relationship with her didn't last too long. Then, I got another girlfriend. She dumped me before Christmas. Finally, I ended up with another girlfriend on my birthday, and she managed to break up with me before we could even have a second date. What does that tell you? That should tell you that no matter how hard I want to fall in love, I always end up being dumped or pushed into the friend zone. I mean, if I could get a girlfriend who would stay with me forever, then that would be awesome. I'm serious. If I could get a girlfriend who would stay with me forever, and a girlfriend who would one day become my wife, and that would be awesome. But some dreams can only be dreams. So, there you go. There you go. Boop. And now, let's have a little talking time. That's a good idea.
Hey, do you know what time it is? Yeah, it's talking time to know what Ellie is talking about. So, let's talk about it. Yay!
If you have clay soil, not clay ponds, but clay soil, then you will be able to grow the following pots. Now, I thought that you could grow these in clay pots, but as it turns out, you have to grow the following flowers in clay soil. But you know what? It's almost the same thing, isn't it? Now, first off, you can grow daylilies in clay soil or in a clay pot. Of course, each bloom lasts a day. So whenever you are growing a daylily, just remember that the bloom won't last too long. Of course, they need a lot of sun. The black-eyed Susan, on the other hand, requires full sun. So, there you go. And of course, you have the coneflower and the bee balm and things like that. But you know, that was just a little mistake, you know, that I made earlier in the program. It's clay soil, not a clay pot. Man, I gotta stop making mistakes on this program. Now, check this out, because this is the list of the flowers that bloom in March. These are the flowers that bloom right before the beginning of spring. For example, first off, you have the quokkas. Ah, yes, the quokkas. Doesn't it look beautiful? Yeah, they require a lot of sunshine. Now, you have the snowdrop. And they kind of look like snow, but no, they're just flowers that, look beautiful. That's all. So you have the crocus, the snowdrop, the social magnolia, and you also have the daffodil, and the list just goes on and on and on and on from there. And I gotta stop making mistakes. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Woo! It's time for all of you to get some random advice. That's right, it's random advice time. Folks, I have been in the friend zone for many years, except for the periods when I was dating, but the dates were all fake. And I don't want you to be in the same position that I'm in. I mean, the friend zone is depressing, lonely, upsetting, and sad. So, here are some tips on how to avoid the friend zone treatment. Let me repeat. Here are some tips on how you can avoid getting the friend zone treatment. So, here are some tips on how you can avoid the friend zone. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, be yourself. Number 3, be kind to someone who you love a lot. Number 4, don't act like a goofball. Number 5, don't take the lead. Let your future lover take the lead. Number 6, talk about your problems and everything else with your special someone. Number 7, don't make mistakes. That's an important one. Because if you make mistakes, then everything is going to fall apart very, very, very quickly. And finally, number 8, don't get too romantic or steamy if that person doesn't want a lot of romance or sex. That's it. I hope that those tips will help you stay away from the friend zone. Trust me. You don't want to be just like me. You don't. And speaking of love, let's go over this week's Count of the Week question one more time, shall we? This week's Count of the Week question is, what would you rather fall in love with, a rock or a shampoo? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Well, guess what, folks? I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, that is the news, and I am out-ski for all by 4.
And that has been another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now it is time to hear some final thoughts of the villains. So, good night, everyone.
Well, I better go see my dentist. Why? Well, after the show, nothing ever hurts.
Swamis go for meditation.
Vampires need to bite.
But if you're hooked on classic TV,
You need Nick at Night.